this door. Welcome. Come on in. Yes, what you are seeing is out here. Y'all know I'm always updating about Opelousas, but like, comment, share, subscribe, troll, whatever you feel you want to do. Let me get here and share it so they can know that we're live. We're about to speak about this subject. Um, let's see. Let's get in here. How y'all doing this evening? Or wherever time it is, how y'all doing? How are you guys? Okay, it shows that I am. Share. Let's share here. So hello. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Well, we don't want to speak about it, but I want to talk about it. Hey, y'all come in the room. This is why we have these school shootings. This is why they have not just the school shootings. This is what they had because of they need to take blame and they need to now put things properly in place. How y'all doing this evening? Say hello. Don't come in and not speak. I'm going to soon have it for you guys. We need to see what's currently going on in Opelousas, Louisiana. And what I heard, so y'all need to start teaching y'all kids. Everybody is not as fortunate. I don't know who the kid is. I don't know who the parent is. But I don't know what the kid don't have. But I do want to see, hopefully, maybe I can take the baby, go get some shoes, maybe some good clean clothes. I don't know what this parent have or don't have. I like to take it and extend my courtesy that every week I have plenty of old school clothes. I will like to go probably shopping for this kid because I heard it was because the kid was bullied. Y'all need to learn how to speak with y'all kids, especially when it comes to bullying. Everybody can't handle it. You don't know what that child. I'm so sad about this because how can everybody, oh, it's OJ. It's not the school fault. It's y'all parents and your kids' fault. The school doesn't know what's going on when the kids are actually, and I heard what really ticked me off about this, let me kind of double back, is that a teacher was laughing. Well, whoever teacher that was, y'all need to get her out of there now. Starting up mess. I heard allegedly, and y'all know my allegedlys are not allegedly. I heard it from someone. It was told by someone that was actually in the classroom. A teacher and a student was laughing. And if they are watching this child get bullied, exactly, very much, Jay, very much. Allegedly, a teacher as well as student. What type of example are you showing the kids? But I can't just blame the teachers. We definitely can't. We're not blaming the school, but we need to start blaming. Y'all need to speak with some of y'all kids about bullying kids are bullying people, especially children who have no no way of buying their own clothes, buying their own shoes. They don't have. It's not their fault that they don't have maybe the name brand shoes. They don't have the clothes that they need. They don't have everything because they've been, from my understanding, they've been bullying this child because this child don't have what every other child may have had. It breaks me down to know that y'all have this in your household of letting that be okay, and then spread it on social media like, oh, the school is so bad, oh, the teacher. That one teacher, if she laughed and participated in the clownery, she needs to be out of that door. We don't want those type of teachers over our kids that don't know how to separate the adult from a child. Y'all don't let social media, I'm not quite sure where it's going wrong at, but we need to pick up the pieces. I don't know this child. I don't know the child name. I received some concerns from some parents. I've been, before this time, this woman told me to check into something before school started. I've been, what's going on? Oh, where is this coming from? Let me see something, you guys. Where is this coming from? Huh? Yeah, you got some here. I know you could pass. Oh no, you could pass. I'm trying to see where's this additional voice coming from. Lord have mercy. Where's this voice coming from? I don't have another. Can y'all hear that in the background? I'm trying to get this out the background. Where is this coming from? You was in that classroom, Trey. Hold on. You can't be. Where is this coming from? I hear something in the background, y'all, and it's aggravating me. Can y'all hear that in the background? Okay, because it was driving me insane. So I heard a teacher was laughing as if that was okay for students to do that in a class. To do that, eighth grade grader pull out the knife. Let's kind of see what they say. Let's get into it. Let's kind of get into it. Because you know the news not going to tell it. They even want to laugh. It's crazy. From what I heard, he's not all prepared there. From what I heard, he's not all the student. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. So let me not say, okay, if it's a boy or girl. We don't need these kind of teachers at all to stir up, and they wonder why people come back at the school. Now you expelling this kid does not, y'all know I like to say, let's get to the underlying issue. Let's cut to the meat and gravy of it. It's not going to resolve the issues that is going on in Opelousas. That's not going to get Opelousas Junior High School. That's not going to resolve the issue. My understanding that a teacher were laughing too. They have been bullying this child because he was he don't have the means like everybody. It's not the child's fault. Y'all need to teach y'all kids that Every household is not fortunate, and it's not a child's fault on what their parents can or cannot provide. And someone told me too that something was thrown at that particular student. What have what has been going on at Opelousas Jr. School just started. Not even a good 2 weeks. They said this child has been being bullied at school. No, and the teacher has been laughing. He's tired. He, she, I don't know if it's a he or she. I heard because he was being clowned. That's not being clowned, that's being bullied. That child is not old enough possibly to get a job and take care of himself. That child should not be clowned, teased, or whatever because of what his parents can provide. If it's a he or she cannot provide to him. I don't know who child, what child, but I want to take this child shopping. I don't know if the parent have stuff to clean the child clothes. And anybody that knows me, you don't hear it? Any child, any person that knows me, if I do something for you, it will not be, I will not speak on it. The only way someone would know is if you speak on it. Trey, I don't know who you is, Trey, but I heard different from another person in the classroom. I heard different. We're not talking about after. We're talking about what led up to the incident. We need to speak about what led up to the incident. It's easy to throw fingers and point fingers at people, like they say, commit suicide for people clowning and bullying them. So y'all would have rather him take himself out than take out his bullies. I don't agree to either nor actions, but we need to get to the underlining of y'all clowning and teasing somebody. And why the teacher didn't put the people that's clowning and teasing somebody out of her classroom? Why keep them in the classroom of somebody picking on somebody? I'm quite sure the rules are in the policies and handbook that no one should be bullying. So whoever was clowning and teasing should have been sent to the office, not to remain in nobody's class and tease and taunt and bully somebody else's child. Trey, I don't care what you're saying. You need to be well raised. If you think that it's okay to clown somebody, tease somebody, taunt somebody, and a teacher remain and let you stay in class, no. The teacher should have put a stop to it before allowing a child to be constantly clowned, bullied, and taught. So a teacher sat there and watched this child get clowned. We don't want them kind in the classroom. Like I said, I don't care how scared she was. She would have never been scared had she went and did what she needed to do. What she needed to do. I know someone else that was in the classroom as well. I know a parent that was in a classroom and a desk got thrown at one of her kids, and like she said, it's the bullying. That parent said it's bullying. Bullying is going on, and a teacher sat there and let kids stay in a classroom clowning somebody. What that says about you. If I'm you not get out of my class, who is you or anybody, any child, to talk about somebody else's child? And they need to take it serious. Because they wonder why we have some Sandy Hooks. They wonder why we have what we had up in Texas. 19 students and 2 teachers. 19 students died, 2 teachers in Texas. That's not even a good, 2 years ago? This is something recent. They wonder why we're having these kids coming to the school with weapons. Until y'all start addressing the underlying issue about being bullied and as an adult, you need to stop that right then and there, because me as a parent, if I see my kids bullying someone else's child because they are less fortunate, I'm taking their fortunate things away from them. And we're going to address them. They're going to apologize to them. You're going to apologize to them. I don't raise my kids to bully somebody. I raise my kids to know that everybody don't have it. We ain't always have, and you may not always have. The school, no, the parents is part of the problem, because they look to, matter of fact, that was a thing that I learned in class. Let me call that for a scapegoat theory. The parents look for a scapegoat. So the school is their scapegoat to blame, oh, the school ain't did it. Again, why wasn't that child checked at home? My children better not leave with a knife. We're talking about serious matters. This should never have to happen. For one is, why is this child getting bullied? To a child mind frame hasn't even developed fully, extensively, to be to in a place to where it's so much pressure that they have to be somebody. They come into school with what the best that their parents could have provided to them. Y'all don't know if this person parent living, dead. We're going to just say for anybody. Y'all don't know if y'all be teasing kids, teasing people, allowing y'all children to tease people, not knowing what these people going through at home. This person probably couldn't ever even have their mother or father. And maybe have a grandparent trying to provide the best for them. Might have a mother or father on drugs and got another relative trying to provide the best for them. Y'all don't be knowing people's situations at home, and for a teacher to allow students to clown a child is very ridiculous to me. Very ridiculous to me. It makes no sense. And I'm trying to see, what is y'all feedback on that? Like, do y'all think like that is okay? I don't think no parts of it is okay. But until y'all address the underlying issues, until y'all address the underlying issues, it's going to forever be this. It may not, it's St. Landry today. It may be another school tomorrow. About schools we don't hear. How many of this is going on? Like, why are people not talking to their kids about bullying? School haven't even kicked in properly yet. School hasn't kicked off proper. I want to know, who is the parents of the kids that was bullying this child? Because that child who don't have no type of, especially if he's in junior high, he's not in high school, so we know he has to be, or she has to be below the age of, we're going to say 14. No way of providing for themselves, but have to go to school and be taunted, have to go to school and be bullied, have to go to school and be teased, clowned, made ashamed of, embarrassed, and sitting at a desk and sitting at the class like it didn't even bother them. You know how much it is to just sit there and be called names over and over and over and over and over again? Not by one person, by multiple people. by multiple people to be called names. Y'all wouldn't go to nobody's job and let y'all boss and your co-workers call you out your name without y'all telling them something back. So what is the difference? Y'all will not let nobody go in society if we all stand there and call somebody names, call you out your name, call you, do your everything else. Y'all will have something to say. Probably be ready to fight. Yes, made a mockery. Being teased, taunted, made a mockery, like they say, embarrassed. Clown. Talked about of a child who cannot even provide for themselves. I'm quite sure if that child could have provided for himself or herself, whichever one it was, they would have the best clothes for your little untrained, unraised kids to not tease them. They came there to go to school to get an education in order for them to be able to better maybe their situation and to better the situation of their household. For somebody to tease a child who cannot provide for themselves and over with y'all untrained, unraised kids who think that material things mean something. And it probably be the kids who are not making no type of good grades. And then they talk about expelling a student. You need to expel the teacher too, who allowed these kids to be, if she or he, whoever it was in the classroom, allow kids to sit there continuously, taunt, clown, belittle a child. I don't want that type of teacher. As a parent, I wouldn't want that type of teacher because you're egging it on. It's funny. It's never funny watching somebody who don't have nothing. Maybe don't barely have it. Probably got one uniform and don't know if this child got to go home every day, got to do their homework, got to wash their one uniform, maybe got to take care of their sisters because we all been there where we had to take care of our sisters. We all had to take care of our little ones in order for somebody to provide with the mothers and probably we had a single mother home where they had to provide for them. The mama probably ain't got no help, no babysitter, nobody to help her, and she's trying to do the best that she can. But here comes your child who's like they in the comments is saying obsessed with name brand labels and brand names that don't mean nothing. It's still the same thing. Shoes is on a child's foot. Clothes is on a child's back. It don't matter if they have a name or not. Because I don't care how much I can get it. If I can find it at the Walmart, my kids are going to get it. They're going to wear it. The parents who children, they ought to cry. They need to apologize. And each child, if that was my child, I promise you, that teased another child, I can guarantee you, I'd have been to that child's house with my child. I kid you not. I'd have been there with my child, and you would have been apologizing. You're going to apologize. Every parent who child teased this child needs to bring all them students together and go apologize to this child. Because they part of the problem too. They are part of the problem too. That if you really, people don't realize you don't have to assault nobody to put no hands on nobody. Words sometimes hurt worse than you could putting hands on somebody. Words stick with people. Think about this child has to grow up and say in my 6th, 7th, or 8th grade year, I was teased so horribly. I was teased so horribly. You need to put yourself in that child's shoes, or how if that was your child getting teased so horribly, day in and day out. Everybody is not able to handle it. Some kids have thick skin, some don't. Definitely that child is going to be emotional scarred. That's trauma. You know how long this had to be going on? Because that means this had to, why, how did the child decide it? That child probably was like, I'm not taking no more from them today. I'm not taking them no more. And the child probably told him, leave me alone. I'm quite sure the child, normally they communicate, leave me alone, or the child probably just ain't say nothing and just sat there in class. And just sat there in class. You know how that hurts my soul. Because I put myself in that child's shoes. I put, if that's my child, in that child's shoes to just sit there. That's words is like throwing stones at somebody that's not bothering you, that's not doing you anything. Bring tears to my eyes to know that that child had to sit there and be talked about. Probably just sitting there, just being talked about. Clown, teased, bullied, day in and day out, all through the day. Making the laughing stock of the, and no, the teacher didn't do nothing. Who doesn't report? You get out of my class. Go to the office. Leave that child alone. And I would have took that baby. I'd have took that baby and I'd have hugged him. I'd have hugged that child and let him know, baby, you is love. You is beautiful. It don't matter the clothes and the shoes on your back. How that child supposed to get the proper education with your untrained churn in a classroom teasing them, picking on them? How can that child concentrate with somebody constantly calling them names all throughout the class? Bullying them. How can I concentrate? And then, oh, we want to expel them. I understand what the child did is completely wrong. But we need to address everybody, even him and anybody that teased him, that calls him. They all need to be expelled. They kids need to be out too. Because bullying somebody, they need to be expelled too. If they bullied that child, expel them. If the teacher allowed them to bully the child, suspend her. Not even suspend her, fire her. Fire him or her, whoever it is. Fire them. If the teacher is the problem, she needs to go. Any child that teased that child and bullied, they need to be put out. Expelled right along with the other child. And then they need to get help. They need to be taking a class or a course on bullying. They need to put something on what bullying can cause to somebody. They need to implement a course. This needs to be a curriculum at this given point. And proper people need to be doing it. Not people who bully other people. Not people who bully other people because they got adults bully too. They definitely don't need to do it. And if y'all catch what I'm saying, no, she don't need to be. Y'all need to get some proper people that love kids, people that love to see kids grow. I'm strictly about kids. Definitely, they all need counseling because why is you bullying this child? Why that child got to sit there and take somebody else's children teasing them? That child didn't go to school for that. And you ain't send your child to school to go do that to another child, period. But they want to blame, oh, that child is who that parent, who the parents. Y'all need to, I want to know. I want to know. You know they're not going to say, let me ask something right fast and quick. You don't know what that child going through at home, and hear your child. I wish whoever want to with me, like, let's take this is something where you help somebody and take this kid shopping to help them out. Then they just saying that a mother said she wanted to take out six of her kids, right? How we know that's not one of the children? How y'all know that's not one of the kids? Where this girl just said somebody told her in Opelousas, she said about four mothers called her in Opelousas and told her that they ready to commit homicide and suicide. How we know that's not one of the kids? That's not one of the kids' parents. Y'all don't like. What do y'all tell y'all children like? And what it is? I want to know who teased. This is straight from a parent. The child was wrong for bringing a knife to school, but the bullying has to stop. People need to teach their children just because somebody is less fortunate doesn't mean bullying them. The poor baby was probably sitting already, and it's not no need for that. But then again, these kids think they grown nowadays. That comes from a parent who said her child got something thrown at him. And obviously her child probably wasn't one of the bullies, but her child probably said, Mom. I don't know if it's a girl, boy, probably said, Mom. Look what happened before all that. Probably saying, Mom, it been going on. They been picking with that child. They been messing with that child. Y'all need to teach y'all children love, and material things don't make a person. Yes, we all like nice things. Don't get me wrong. Who doesn't like nice things? But everybody is not fortunate. It's not their time. It's not that moment. And then someone that's in junior high, they definitely can't provide for themselves. That child haven't developed the skills and the mindset of what to do. No telling if this child have reported, and the child probably didn't report it because the child's so scared. The child's so scared to probably even report it. No telling if they've been hitting on this child, beating on this child, but they're gonna make sure they let it be known the child pulled out a knife. They gonna let it be known. They gonna let it be known. They gonna let it be known. But they ain't gonna say what caused it. Like I said, if a teacher watched other kids tease and taunt and torture, mentally torture. Because people be thinking physical is always, because the bruise, they ain't put no bruise on them, don't show. You know how things mentally affect people? You could be mentally affected worse than you could be physically affected. Scars and scratches heal. But when somebody mentally bothers you, that's a totally different thing to live with. Somebody, this child gonna live with that for the rest of the. And by that child might be starting not liking their parents, like, Mama, why you don't give me this, that, and that? Like the child think the child is grateful for whatever their mama could do. Some of y'all kids are ungrateful, ungrateful, and I don't care what they saying, unraised. I'm not saying all the kids and all the kids that got a desk thrown at them. At that point, that child probably had them blanked out. I'm not understanding. Right. Yeah, because you are. Trying to understand. Some people told me that they spoke on it. And I'm trying to see because I missed it. I be in my schoolwork, doing my schoolwork. I'm about to get my hair done. Let's see. Let me try to go see how many people shared it. You know what? Let's go here. We're gonna go see how many people shared it. I'm exiting out of there. Hopefully. All right. So let's go here. 476 people shared it. So let's go look at the 477. Bro, what makes no sense? OMG, school just started. Lord, keep all our children protected. Yeah, keep our children protected and keep them children from bullying people. Churn. Send them, Rose, how you going to say send them to the bars home? Y'all don't know what happened. Just said, well, the parents need to be do better and they need to start checking books that okay, and the kids that's bullying them need to do better. Let's kind of look at some of the input people say. So heartbreaking. I turned on two-wheel storage just this morning to check on my child after that social media post. Yes, it always, everybody don't have it until we come into a world. Everybody don't have it. Everybody don't have the means. But it be they be the poor kind. Just oh, they got Jordans. That's nothing. And she turned on two wheels. They handled it well, and everyone is safe. Thank God, praying for all involved because it could have turned out bad. Prayer for the child to get the help he needs as well, and we need to pray for them to stop bullying. Y'all like to use scapegoats. Y'all want to be scapegoat. Oh, it's the child. Yeah, it's the child part of the problem too. But we need to blame the other kids. And if a teacher allowed other kids to bully that child, is the girl, you are not alone. Main reason I drive my son to another school zone every day because I don't care how far it is. Poor child probably was being bullied, but they don't take bullying seriously until stuff like this happen. Let's talk about it. Somebody seeing what's going on, and I'm gonna love it. Somebody seeing what's going on. Poor child. I wish we all should be able to get together. Y'all help the fishing queen. Help this child. Help this child. Y'all help the fishing queen. Help the child. Help that child. I would love to help. I'm gonna help them regardless. If I have help or don't have help, somebody send cash help or don't send it. I'm gonna do it regardless. Point blank. Period. That's just how I roll. Is It's the children that attend a school. Poor teachers can't even deal nor know where to begin with the types of attitudes and behaviors and brought to their classroom. The children. Okay, but right from what I heard, Keisha, the teacher kept allowing it. From my understanding, yes, and try to play the victim. That's what they do. They bully, try to play the victim, and I'm trying to understand how those kids was able to remain around a child that they are bullying. What was the teacher to stop the bullying? That bullying hurt it just as well as that child pulled off that knife or had to throw that desk. That bullying hurt. Words hurt. Just like a knife, just like a desk. Words hurt. Until y'all understand that words affect people like a gun, like a knife, like a desk, y'all gonna forever blame somebody. Y'all forever gonna blame somebody. But y'all don't get it. Y'all gotta see a knife or a gun to say, oh, now it's a problem. Them words that y'all kids say to other people, kids, this bullying, it pierces deeper than a knife or a bullet can ever. Some of those words last with those kids for a lifetime. Some of them, every kid is not built. So all the kids that's bullying, they need help too. What's wrong with them? Who allowing bullying to go on and allowing some? You think if I see another child teasing a child in front of me, it's not going down like that? And then, oh, he picked up a knife. Your child picked up some words that pierce and hurt. Let's see. Let's go on. Let's look at some more. It don't. I mean, it shouldn't. But people bully children who can't afford what they mama can afford. I want to know. And it must have been going on. That child probably didn't have no brand new shoes or nothing on their feet. I wonder what this child had on, or what was going on with this child to make people tease that child. School just actually started in our area. Yes, definitely a part of the problem. If the teacher was doing that, she's definitely a part of the problem, because now that child don't even feel safe inside of the classroom. The child don't even have an adult who's supposed to be an adult over the students in the classroom to protect them. So they've got to feel like, I got to protect myself. Words hurt like a knife. Words hurt like a gun. Some words hurt and affect people. People goes to jail sometimes just for words. Ain't it been a good 2 weeks? And these untrained children teasing this child. Let's see what's going on. Prayers for. Let's see if the parents will take accountability and get on their kids. Trying to see what 476 people shared it. And the reason why is get on probably dangerous because the people that's there ain't trying to be adults. They want to fit in with them children, be them children friends. You can't be them children friends. You have to be the adult in the situation. They got enough students at school for them children to be friends with. If I was a teacher, I wouldn't care if your child liked me or not. If that child come in my classroom acting a clown, I'm going to let them go straight out the door. Get your education the best way you can. I wouldn't put up with nobody clowning nobody in my classroom. I wouldn't put up with nobody doing whatever. And let's get it straight. My kids ain't perfect, but a teacher will tell you they can call my phone in the middle of class. I'm going to answer and I'm going to get on my kids. I don't play that. They'll let you know, any teacher that has dealt with, I'm going to get on my kids. I'm not about to go back and forth. I know what my kids do or what they don't do. And if I know they right, I'm going to listen to the situation. I'm totally going to hear both sides of it. If my child wrong, teachers know. I can show text messages on text messages on text messages. If a teacher got a problem, hey, they talking, hey, let me know. Because that's not what my child goes to school for. You should be grateful and thankful that these teachers want to come and even teach you and give you the education. Even though I'm smart, that takes some pressure off of me. So I can be able to provide for them. But no. And they need not to be. And I'm telling, if you're a teacher and you hear this, and you feel you having problems with, put them out. Baby, put them out. A teacher shouldn't have to deal, because we as parents not going to deal with our children BS. We're going to say it just like that. So ain't nobody else need to be dealing with our children BS. They don't know how to go mind their behavior at school. Put them out. Put them out. If talking to them not working, put them out. They bullying somebody, for sure, put them out. Avoid these things. That's what they want. Bam. Put them out. They worry about these cell phones, worry about that bullying. I'm not going to even judge the situation, but kids these days are being bullied. And these are, look. All right, Chrissy. All right, Chrissy, get on them. on them, Chrissy. I'm not going to even judge the situation because these kids these days are being bullied, and these administrators and school boards aren't doing anything about it. And things escalate like this. Speaking from experience, let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Chrissy hit it right on the nose. Chrissy hit it right on the nose. Let's go. Look, this is really sad. Children, people are tired. Children should, just as well as teachers shouldn't have to put up with kids, with y'all kids BS. Other people kids shouldn't have to put up with y'all kids BS either. Other people kids shouldn't have to go to school and be bullied. They shouldn't have to go to school because, like I said, you're untrained, unbehaved child bully somebody else with words. Words hurt. I'm here to tell you, words hurt. Just me saying these words, and I'm not even the one affected. My kids don't even go to that school, but just seeing that a child had to go through this, I put myself, that's just words I seen. 8th grade grader at Opelousas High School pull out a knife. That hurt me to know that a child had to take it to that extent to get your children mind right because they at home and you ain't getting their mind right. So now they go to school and doing whatever they want to do, running the ruckus in the school. And if the teacher's allowing them to run the ruckus, y'all part of the problem. It needs to be stopped. They running the ruckus and running the records, and it's okay. It's all fun and games. It ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, like they say. It all fun and games. It is all laughs and giggles and hee-hees and ha-ha, as long as that child would have sat there and let y'all children tease them, taunt them, mock them, clown them. It was okay. It was okay. And if a teacher, like I said, if that happened and they watch that go on, you are no better than you a bully yourself. I'm reading y'all comments up in the comments. You are no better yourself. It was all fun and games until things got real, like they call it. It was all fun and games for y'all children to tease this child. That child had to just sit there and be teased and taunted. Can't even focus or do their schoolwork. Can't pay attention to what the teacher's saying because the teacher ain't even trying to correct what's going on. Just y'all have y'all way with teasing this child and making this child feel like life don't even matter. Like y'all children lives don't even matter. Tease that child so much to where they didn't even care what happened at this point. I just want them away from me. I just want them to leave me alone. What's wrong with it? And children probably ain't even got a home cooked meal. I always want to come after somebody's children. Children is off limits. But a teacher to let this go on. Man, I don't see how y'all. I make sure my kids understand not only the less fortunate, I try to make my kids understand the disabled, for them to understand and recognize that everybody is different. That's what I said to the that what's sad. Logan says what's sad that the children don't even feel protected by the teachers and the principals, so they feel like they have to protect themselves by any means necessary. I not only try to teach my children about bullying, I try to teach my children about kids that are disabled. Like I try to teach them so when they're gonna see them out in society, they won't be staring and looking or teasing them. They're going to already know, like, it is okay. I teach my children to know that everybody that is not like you, it is okay. We live in a world where we all are different. We live in a world where we are everybody that is not fortunate. Don't we? I wish I could provide my kids the celebrity life. I got to work to get where I got to get to make sure they can have it. I'm quite sure that that y'all wish they could have better, but y'all don't teach y'all children about the sick. Y'all don't teach y'all children about the unfortunate. Y'all don't teach y'all children about the disabled. Y'all don't teach y'all children about the gays. Y'all don't teach them. Y'all have y'all children out here being so disrespectful, very tasteless, and just going off. Y'all don't teach y'all children about a world we live in, and it is different. Everybody, if we all was alike, what a boring world this would be. It would be boring if we all thought alike, eat alike, dress alike. It's no type of personality, and it would be boring. Y'all need to teach y'all children it's okay to be different. It's okay for that child not to have name brand. It's okay for that child hair not to be straight. It's okay for that child hair not to be long. It is okay for that child not to be able to afford it. It's okay for that child not to have everything that my mom have. It's okay for that child mama to pull up without not in the best car. Because I remember time I didn't have a good car. This is ridiculous. Y'all not teaching y'all children to leave other people's children alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. If they ain't bothering you, why are you bothering something? How what somebody is wearing, and if they not, we don't know, even if they not smelling well, it's a better way to tell somebody. It's a better way to tell people. You don't know what that person have or don't have. I wish whoever child it is, I can find out, and I want to give them a package. I want to, if it's clean socks, if their clothes need to be whatever it needs, let me. I don't mind helping. I probably ain't got a whole lot extra, but I have enough to share. I have enough to share. And I'm quite sure it's more than me who have enough to share for kids who don't have that. And some people, I just don't want, I'm scared to go in. Some people really going through this. This is a situation when it start affecting the kids. Parents, okay, but when it start affecting these kids, come on, man. Come on, man. We got to do better. It has to be they on something. Let me make sure. It has to be something. This is ridiculous. Logan, Cash App, and anybody that know, I show any Cash App or whatever get just to give it to that person. I want to find out who they is. Even if it's some clothes, we can make we can maybe do a wish list on Walmart. We maybe can do a wish list on Amazon, and it goes directly to the people. It don't even have to come to me. It cannot even come to where it goes directly to who it needs to go to. It can skip me. I'm gonna find out who it is. I'm gonna search to find out who this child, because I want this child to have. Even if I gotta go on StockX and buy them some exclusive shoes so they can go stepping in school, because when our hair done, when we got nice clothes on, nice shoes, it does build up our confidence. It builds up confidence. It does, and I know it does. It builds up people confidence when you dress nice, the nice shoes. You could walk in school. You know probably how hard it is, and how that child probably was already embarrassed before they went to school, before school started, to be like mama or daddy or whoever is in the house. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. Think about. And y'all wonder why we got dropouts. We got people, because you got people who got to deal with not having things to where I don't want to be at school. I need to go be figuring out how to get it. I don't want to go have to deal. I'm about to just cry. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go deal with these children. I don't want to have to go and face these children and be teased all day, clowned all day. The love I have for my kids, the love I have for anybody, the same love I have for my kids is the same love I have for anybody kids, bro. Anybody kids. Kids, I don't play about our kids. Because some kids, and anybody who knows me know, some kids we don't, I I, I don't agree in abortions. People know me. And anybody, I will cut, they know how I am about those kids. About kids, I don't play. It hurts my soul, everything in me, to know that you know how much it was for this child to wake up to like, I want to be at peace. I want to be in class. Man, I don't play about kids. Kids, I don't play. Y'all dogs, oh well, whoop de whoop wop de wop. But kids, come on, man. Kids, I do not play about them. I don't. I just don't. It's not about what about their kids? She want to say put a slap on the wrist. It's not about they need to do something with their kids. We need to find the underlying issue. We don't know what these kids going on. It's a horrible situation. This is horrible. Like this is horrible. I just shared the post and they had a live where we talked about children being touched. They was touching and one believe. How y'all know this child is not being something happened with him at home? I'm not saying that it is or it ain't. Anything could be going on outside the school, but when your child look at this child clothes, that's all they see. Instead of them sit with that child and ask them like everything okay. I hate stuff like this. I don't like no part of this. I don't like no part of this. Are we gonna find out? We're gonna find out. Cause I know one thing, I ain't stealing my children. It don't matter what nobody say about you. How they say about you. Hey pretty, I just asked for you. I don't know what they say about you, how they say about you. Love you, everybody. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. If it's a girl, I'm gonna pay for her hair to get did. I got somewhere where she could go and do her nails and make sure she on point. And I got plenty of stuff that I'm about to actually just give away. I was shoes. I'm about to give away Jordans that I don't want to sell them. Clothes. I don't just here. Buku Jordans, buku clothes. And people see how I dress. Yeah, I know I'm ratchet now, but y'all know when I dress, I come down. I'm about to give that, and I need to find kids to get that too quietly. Quietly. I don't want to just give that out loud. Exclusive shoes. I don't like no parts. So who teased this child? So we're gonna leave this up here. Hopefully we can help that person. It's not gonna take me long to figure out who it is. I'm not gonna express, but I will get that person help. And like I said, I could do it. I do it. It don't matter the extra money I get, whatever my on my platforms. I don't mind sharing it. I love to share. I don't like to see kids go through that. Next, they lucky it was just a knife. It could have been worse. Bullying, y'all haven't seen what bullying do? How many lives we lost because of somebody being bullied? I want to let you know I love y'all. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We about to see how we can help. We're going to have a plan to action. We're going to get on top of all this, resolve these issues. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, troll, whatever you want to do. And let's always, and I'm about to add, I'm adding something new. I done add trolling, let's add help. We're going to like, comment, subscribe, troll, share, and help. Help. And teach y'all kids to stop bullying other people's kids. Please, it's not hard to do. It's not hard to teach your kids about the disabled, about the gay, about people are different. Everybody don't have what you have. Everybody can't do what we do. Let's teach them. Teach them. Once y'all at home over and over and over and teaching y'all kids, and once y'all find out that they picking and bullying somebody, stop them. Grab them. Talk to them. Don't do that. Make them apologize. Again, love y'all.